Good evening again, lads. Lads. Now, I know that this is the deck that we played all day yesterday, but I just fucking like it. So I want one more game at least. Maybe a couple of games if it seems fun, and then we'll do something else. We'll use the consensus of the heaving 10-man army chat to figure out what we could do with all of my cards and ideas, lads. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll play something else, or maybe I'll keep saying that and then never do it. Like a classic Mima, boys. Classic Mima. Nobody's better than this guy in Magiques. This is the new best card in all of Magiques. In all of Magiques, there does not exist a better card than Prosby, boys. So this guy's doing some blind rampage. I think we gotta fight fire with 8s. Although, technically we didn't do that. But you never know. So, that's not gonna work. And this is probably gonna be good. Right? Something like that. Something like that, Lance. Either way, I'm sure we're gonna have a good time for 5 minutes. And then we can do the memes. This guy is going full Callus Kiwi non-sweeblage, and we have managed to put him under the incredible pressure cooker of doing 3 damage, Lance. This guy is dreaming about playing decks like this. Dreaming about having 25 mana and literally no pressure at all to combat. This guy is just clean doing the memes, and unfortunately for us, nothing happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he gets a draw 2. I don't know what I could draw that's not going to be useless. That's pretty good, but also, you know, I'm going to guess that it's too late. The only question is, how long do I indulge this man to live his fantasy dream of being able to cast 99 spells? Lance. We give him the full shits. We're going to give him the full shits? I don't think I'm going to give him the full shits, Lance. If he plays an Omniscient, then I think it's time to go. But we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 British mana for the land. We'll ditch one of these and a land. So, we're going to force this damage, boys. Or is he just going to have too much unbridled squeebalage? I don't know, Lance. So, does Rishkar win me the game? It doesn't. So he's going to try and shuffle my hand away. Question is... So Rishkar puts 2 counters on these, so that'd be 2 and 4. It's just not enough, Lance. Just not enough, Lance. Maybe I should have taken the Innkeeper there, especially if I am certain he's going to commit my pubes. Maybe. So here we go. Storm's 8. Not a bad start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana left over. What else have we got? Divide by Virgins. Not a problem. Teaching of hairy pubes. Also quite weak. Okay, okay. You never know when you're going to need an arse wipe, Lance. You never know when you're going to need an arse wipe. Right, we learned that the hard way. We learned that the hard way yesterday, Lance. Alex Evenly with 123. And hey, he was a virgin the whole time, lads! Lads! Just when you thought we might be having an interesting game, a guy has to burst out the virgin pants. Pure virgin pantaloon Ugin bitch. He was just ramping to Ugin, lads. the whole time. What a big boy. What an absolute big boy. Fun time. Pusilovsky's maximum free play mojiks for the memes and such. Boys. Classic memes. Hey cheeks, finally, I'm in time here. GG's XDs. Like I said, with 123 and 45 Roblox points, which, if I do the number wanks quickly, that equals 75 pence. Easy mojiks. So I really am sad that I don't play any instant stuff, because this deck is just such a bitch. Have to have Ugin to stabilize. Go eat your mum's tits, you fucking Ugin Alrund's Epiphany bitch. And I'm just flat saying it. Ugin's Alrund's Epiphany meandering. Go play with your little penis in your mum's bed and sniff her fucking knickers, you stupid fucking weirdo. Magic the Gathering, boys? Ugin in free play always makes you look like a dipshit. If you can't build a deck that can survive, I don't know, whatever you're doing, play ranked. Oh, but ranked is hard, and I might have to play real deck, and it's got a fall boobs. Yep, I'm sure all of that shit, lads. So did you keep this without Prosperous Shitkeeper, lads? Do you keep this? Or shall I take some of these cards out and just put Ugin in, so we know that we're going to win every game? Ha! Blessed Sanctuary for free play? No way, lads. It needs to be Ugin and Alrund's Epiphany. Are you fucking stupid? Boys. Are you fucking stupidos? Everybody knows it's fucking Alrund's Epiphany elves. Well, we'll see where this ends up as well. Because, you know, this game is quickly descending into pure pussy mode. Pure pussy mode achieved, as they say on the tubes. Pussy mode engaged. Maximum engagement of vaginals renals, boys. So we got a Skyclave Apparition for this, but we're playing slightly too much magic for the deck that we are wielding, boys. Mono Dump Your Hand Elves is one of the best mythic best of one decks there is. So obviously, Blessed Sanctuary is just way too much magics for this little dicked fucking virgin. But, you know, boys, we were having a great... Look how good he is at magics. Look how good this guy is at Magic the Gathering, lads. It's almost like net decking a Pro Tour deck in free play makes you really good. Boys. This guy's clearly just got too much magics in his pubes for me. Way too much magics in his pubes. Fucking embarrassing slags. This guy busting out the embarrassing slag motif all over the shop, lads. All over the fucking AIDS. So, he's just going to get a lot of 1/1s. I don't think I need to play Thassa here, because we got two lands which are pretty dud. There we go. That is what we call in the business, boys. As hold your pubes, GG's XDs. Hold your pubes and a GG's XDs. Alright, how much mana has he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he only needs 1, and I'm dead. Still, nearly. So, hold your pubes. Okay, that's not good enough. That's not good enough, lads. But I do love playing Virgins. That's why Magic the Gathering just always brings me back. Everyone thinks about classic 18-year-old type vag vagines, but not me. I think of 38-year-old obese fucking weirdo vagines. For the memes. There's literally no need to kill that card. Okay, this guy, he's just really good at magics, lads. He was really good at magics the whole time, boys. I guess that's why you play free play, Lance. I guess that's why you play Pro Tour decks in free play. To look like an absolute bellend. Classic magics, boys. Classic magics. Boys, you love a good classic magics. Of course you do. This is Magic the Gathering. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can play Visionary and Thassa, and then blink the Visionary. We get 2 lands. Pretty good spot, I would say. I am playing Mel the Blessed because lands, dildo cards have to be played. Have to be played, lands. Are you even doing the Magiques if you're not doing the dildo Magiques? Nobody knows. Boys. Hey! Boys! I was the best in the world. The whole fucking time. GG's Exodus on this little Pro Tour lad. That's what I think. If you have access to the chat, that is just literally what happened to this guy. Boys, are you looking at the GG's XDs on the chat, Lance? Look at this guy. He's just bumbling up for his Crater Hoof Behemoth. But is he going to get there? Is he going to get all the way to Crazy Boy? Oh, no. Not again, Dad. But Dad, I had 75,000 power on the board with my 3 manas. And it all blew up in my face again. Dad, why is Mom's tits so fucking saggy? Nobody knows, boys. Nixilis, fucking embarrassing, Lance. He brought shame on his house. His family crest is now just 1 little dick and 2 fat pairs of old granny tits that he had to pay to fucking Bombay roll him before he lost his 18-year-old virginity pubes wanks. All those words I just said made sense, right? Combined nicely. Last game with this deck, and then we'll do something else. Okay, boys? Okay, Lance. Lads. When the chat gets a little bit more filled, even though I appreciate the lads in this chat have a lot of symbologies next to their names, so I know that they support the cheeks with their cash as well as their souls. Richie C, Tuck, Alex Evenly with actual Roblox cash. Bubble voice. Do you think Magic has almost run its course, boys? Do you think Magic the Gathering has almost run its course when it comes to daily Magics? Now, fucking free play Ugin pussy. What have I done wrong today, lads, to keep playing these virgins? Boys, what have I done wrong to keep playing these fucking virgins? Maybe I should have played Thassa. I mean, I'm not too interested in playing colorless Ugin, to be honest. Like, Ugin in... I just don't get a lot of this game. I really don't. I really don't get a lot of Magic the Gathering, boys. I really am getting confused as to how this can be such a fucking virgin factory. Well, maybe he's not playing Ugin Ramp Cheeks. Maybe he's got some sexy skills. Alright, well, let's wait a second. Hey, it was going to be Ugin Ramp the whole time, boys. It was going to be Ugin Ramp the whole time. What an incredible day we're about to have. Pure Vagines. I'm not going to play this. You never know, I might be able to play that. I'm kind of tired already. I'm kind of tired of these filthy pussies playing this game like free play is the zenith of this world, when it's the lowest form. Kitchen table Magic exhibits more skill than best of 1 arena. And yet still, boys, I'm fucking slogging away like a complete moron playing this fucking idiot's bullshit. Pure Spunkingtons, Lance. Pure Spunkies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could play a Johnny and plus it. What does this do? At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with mana value equal to 1 plus the higher mana value of other permanents you control without paying its cost. I don't know if I want to deal with that shit. So he gets to play a 4 mana spell for free every turn. That does seem like it's going to give me the shits, doesn't it, Lance? Fuck it. Who cares? The second he resolves Ugin or some other fucking weird virgin aids, then I'm out of here anyway.
I will teach you humility.
Yeah, I was thinking today. Not that I can guarantee I would even do it, even if the consensus is high, Lance. I'll say now, what do you think of me playing more and more non-Magic the Gathering games? Are you like, nah, Cheeks, we need to hear about Christine Sprank's fat ass more than we need to watch you play Rocket League like a fucking benchode? We need to hear about Merchants never losing his £2 more than anything else in human Eastwars lands. Maybe I should have exiled this. Maybe I should have exiled the Vorinclex. That would have probably made more sense. Right, Lance? Probably. Probably. Hey, Lance.
I'd sooner die than kill.
I would say so. I think that was a bollocks. I think that was a little bit of a bollocks, Lance. Like, it's not that Magic is bad. It's that the games are all... They give me AIDS. And I always say the same thing. I can build any deck in the world, but when the game is the fucking same, who gives two shits? Who gives two shits? If every deck sort of looks the same, but is actually secretly identical because your opponents are always doing the exact same thing, it's really ground my AIDS. My AIDS have been grounded, Lance. And I just think Kathy Rain was alright. It wasn't the best game ever. We sort of did something a bit different. Right, Lance? We'll see. We'll see, boys. Anyway, I say we'll see. I'm listening, is what I'm saying. I'm listening to suggestions. So I can minus this and go for some huge beats, which seems like it would be lethal, right? Seems like it would be lethal. Put 5 counters on everybody. Seems lethal to me. I just hate this game. I fucking hate it. Everything it could be is just always this same shit. Fucking hell. Anyway, let's have a look at the chat. Legs plays premium standard meta decks in free play, so it makes sense for the others to do the same. He doesn't though. I don't watch him every day. I watch him once a month to make sure I'm still giving out accurate information that he is Admiral 5-Hand 1, and he is. But he doesn't play just full net decks in unranked, does he? I mean, we got to always keep it accurate. In the same way we have to keep it squeezy, lads. We can't be making up shit. Otherwise, we'll just be as bad as every other Magic the Gathering streamy YouTuber cunt. Going 5-Hand 1, making out every guy is their best mate. Oh, I love Cocainies. Hey, could I get a shout out, Cocainies? Hey, how about a raid, Cocainies? Kick W wink. Oh god, he's ignoring me again. I'm really sad, guys. Fucking pubes. Fucking AIDS. Someone else says, do whatever gives you the horn. I do often do that. Tuck says, I'm on board for non-magics. I'm still waiting on Halo Wars XDs. That's what I'm thinking. I could buy a specific Magic the Gathering, because it'd be a good use of all of your donations, because I've just been hoarding them, because I don't want to use it on this game, because wizards are such cunts. I could buy a special... and I know it sounds very close to DSPs, because the guy's a cunt. But I also have a PlayStation with a game rental thing, so we could play PlayStation streams. We could do Game Pass PC streams. Will that be anything? I don't know, Lance. I think we've got to think about it. I don't think I want to use my regular account, just in case someone bans me for saying Gabby Sparks' tits are saggy. You know, in 2019, that's a permaban. But let's think about it, Lance. Tiago Perez says, I would watch specifically sports games. FIFA, NBA. Well, what could I play sports-wise? We could give UFC a try for the memes. We could give Pro Evolution a try. I'm not really a FIFA man. I think that game is a little bit too get the ball to Raheem Sterling and just run around like a maniac. A little bit too much like that for me. But we'll see. You could try bringing back drafting with the Lance. True. Alright, I'm going to play the green here because I want the blue for this. Even though all of my cards here are double white. Hey, boys! We are clearly on the fucking Pro Tour scene tonight. Clearly, this game was Pro Tour Majiks from the start. Adding an Emil and a Blessed Sanctuary to this deck really pumped up the pumps, boys. Really pumped up the pumpitos. This is why this game is so embarrassing to me. All of these people are intentionally playing free play with their horniest decks for a reason I still don't understand. You are a bunch of fucking weird pussies, and it is embarrassing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to keep all the lands. Definitely keeping this. I don't know. I want to keep that. All right, we'll ditch Shit Angel. Nah, I don't want to do that either. All right, we'll drop 1 breeding pool, and we'll have 5 mayonnaise. Still, time wipe with Bishop of Wings gives him 1,000,000 lance. So next turn we're going to have to Banishing Light the Bishop. But this is exactly why I don't want to play Magic anymore. This is the lowest form of the game. And I'm still playing, hey, Jinx, he doesn't have 1 card. You were wrong, Mr. Jinx. Hey, Babu, Bobby B. Mr. Cheeks was wrong. I'm going to win the Olympic Games. GG's XD's for all on Sunday. I sound like the Queen of England, and I'm going to say GG's XD's. Amen to me, because I'm the Lord of AIDS. Goodbye. It's just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how it would actually factor in any other way, because if you play a game... What games have I actually played? Yeah, here's the thing. I have played quite a few games, ladies and shits, that nobody ever gave a fuck about. Detroit, Kathy Rain recently, all of the shit bollocks, right? All of the shit bollocks. And people didn't care. And it's fine. I mean, I'll play those games regardless. And I'll even stream those games regardless. But what if I intentionally diverted my pubes away from arenas and into your mum's bumhole? Then what would we be doing, Lance? Then what would we be doing? Nobody knows. Tiago Pareto says, I would draft with the peeps also. Here's the 2 problems with drafting with the Lance. Number 1, it's complete silence in the background. So if you put music on, you're going to DMCA your pubes. Number 2, you need 8 Lance. And you need those 8 lads to have all their pubes in order. Otherwise, would it even be Majinx? Would it even be the Majinx Lance? Alright. How are we going to win this game, Lance? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Already lost. That is how good this game is, boys. Already died. I was that good at Majinx. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5. Can't do 2 things. We're just going to have to play this. And hope that it can block. But this is why I hate this game. Every game is the same. Every game is just fight off a mono, boring, 1-note, dump your hand shit. It's just, the algorithm is fake. Everyone says that every day. It's just not a fun experience almost all of the time. But on the plus side, my world is not built on playing good Majinx. It's saying merchant's a fat cunt. Isn't that correct, Lance? So, because this guy has drawn 2 Resplendent Angels in like 3 turns, I have to find a way of winning the game, and this isn't it, I don't think. Maybe. Maybe, Slants. You never know. You never know. We got like one extra turn to hold our dicks. That's all I can say, boys, is All I can say, boys, is You can put royalty-free music. I can probably put anything on quiet enough. But it sucks the life out of the whole thing, not having any kind of background music. Alright, what are we doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on 5. I can't gain any life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Panharmonican. Alright, buddy bubs. Alright, we'll play this. We'll play this. Put the counters over here, so they make green, and I can tap both of these slags now. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, I can only tap one because I can't count English. I can't count the English, Lance. Ah, I could have blinked this to put a counter on that, and then it would have been fine. I am the worst, Lance. I'm the worst. Imagine building a deck like this and still having to fight the fucking mono-white Scourge and having a way to survive this turn and then fucking it up. And also, imagine starting a sentence with imagine. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff, Lance. So all you need to do is 1 pumps, 1 damage, Lance. I've got Hydroid Crisis. Hydroid Crisis for the memes. Look how good this guy was at Magic's, boys. Look how good this guy was at playing with his little penis. He was amazing the whole time. This is why I just can't stand this game. It's just always this, and anyone who tells me it isn't is a liar. Anyone who tells me this game isn't this all day is a fucking liar. Fucking pubes on it. Well, this guy was clearly just too good at Magic's for me, boys. He managed to dump his borderline Pro Tour best of 1 dog shit like every other virgin on this game, and he got lucky. Amazingly fun, interactive, beautiful game of Magic's. Classic Magic the Aidening, Lance. Agreed, we had a fucking wonderful time. I almost spunked in my pants. Almost. I almost spunked my pants. Look at my board compared to his. And it's just such a typical way of playing Magic. You try all this bullshit, it's still mono dump your hands that just ruin it. Not about losing, because I hate that game all the day. I hate this game all fucking day. Mono white is just such a fucking idiot's deck, and it's played by so many people in the same way that you, like, my boldest ranked deck looks, if I showed that to someone who builds decks, they would say this isn't even, I don't even know what game you're playing. If you don't play someone who's not playing mono dump your fucking shit, you're going to lose every game. And Lance, I don't lose every game. Because every game is the same 8s. Every game is the same fucking 8s. Just trunced up in a different way. Hey! Dump your hand elves! Have you ever played Dump Your Hand Elves before, Mr. Jinx? Nope, never. Never even heard of such an insane deck, Lance. I've never even heard of such an insane way to play Magic's. But we're having a wonderful time, right, boys? We're having a fucking fantastic time. You gonna questy boys me, Lance? We gonna get questy boyed? Not quite, but it's still a little bit of the classic Magic, isn't it, Lance? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, mayonnaise. Panharmonican is pretty sexy with champion of shits. Is that really what I want to do, though? Or do I just want to have a look for some solutions? Panharmonicon is the name on the deck. That is what we're playing today, lads. I don't really want to play against Mono Dump Your Hand fucking Mono Green. But, you know, I don't have a choice. This game was literally designed to be played by people with little penises. So that's what we have to do. Fucking the shittest AIDS. Oh, fuck your mom in the dick, you pussy. This is the shit. Why bother trying anything? This is exactly what I mean. And it's just such a shit community of pussy dickheads. And the fact that Wizards think they have an algorithm to give you good matchups is almost laughable, as every single moron who goes, Shuffler's fine, but I'll take all those sexy lands, Dad. Take £40. Shuffler's fine. I get the shittest experience ever. But take my £40, please, Dad. I'd really like it if my lands looked a bit shiny. But then I can concede and it'll be memes. I don't know what to say, lads. It's just the wankiest wanks. It's the wankiest of all wanks. Cheeks, has your channel ever been approached for sponsorship? Never. In the early days of Jules, a couple of people asked me to take part in a tournament, and I said I didn't even answer them because I just thought I'm not playing with these fucking community cunts. And I was never asked ever again. And it makes me so sad, lads. I just want to be part of the gang. All I want is 1,000 views per minute. And I want Cocainees to do a Keck W in my chat. And I want CGB to raid me. And I want to be on top 5 plays of the week when I play 2 identical spells and they get milled. All I want is to be that good at Magics. Lads. I'll promise I'll be super quiet about Wizards racism and nepotism. And I'll be super quiet about community hypocrisy. And we'll be super aggressive against transphobes. Bullying even. I'll join the bullying train. I'll make a real Twitter account. And I'll say that I hope J.K. Rowling gets stabbed. And Therese Nielsen house burns down. So you'll know I'm one of the boys. For real, slants. That's all I wanted from the beginning. Was to be just one like everyone else. I don't know where it went wrong, Lance. I thought I had El Charismos. I thought I was full Razor Ramones. I thought playing silly decks would be fun. But no, lads. It's play net decks, show your tits, cry about depression, and then say you're owning the haters by crying in your bed all day. Classic Magic the Gathering, boys. Right, that's my understanding of what classic Magic the Gathering is, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong. It's rare, but sometimes I am. I thought classic Magic the Gathering was high-end, top-level lads playing Magic the Gathering, but I've since come to discover that it's about stupid fucking bitch cunt wank bollocks smelling their jizz, or something close to it. Right, lads. Alright, what are we doing here? What does this do? Whenever you gain life, put what? Oh, so it's just more lifelink fucking AIDS. What a surprise, eh, boys? Are you surprised, boys? Boys, have you ever heard of a man playing a deck that revolves around gaining some life? Lads. Tuck says, could you make another Panharmonicon deck with black and red and have combustible bull bags? Yeah, but combustible bull bags is just going to kill me. Combustible bull chops is just going to end up giving me the myrtle beans. Surely, boys. So what do we do here? This has got to go, but I kind of like this, obviously. I just don't think you can give a virgin a chance with this kind of shit. But he's probably got another one, because he's that good at Magics. Boys. Anyone else happy OnlyFans is no longer doing porn? Porn needs to remain on shady internet websites. Rich! I gotta disagree with you there. I feel like we need to... We love tits, right? We love the boobaloibs, boys. I don't think I can remember a day where I haven't been a huge champion of big, bouncy tits. And I like to be able to see them. Plus, all of these girls' network on Twitter and lands. Boys, you get to see classic booblies. Yeah, for free. Classic booblies for free, boys, is just the fucking zenith. The absolute zenith. Of GG's XDs. There's just nothing better than Twitter boobs. All I follow is negative shit like DSP and Magic. But then as I'm scrolling, hey boys, this guy was just really good at Majinx. As I'm scrolling, there'll be some girl with her boobaloids out. And I'll be like, now my day's better. Now my day is better, Lance. Alright, we're gonna have to kill all of his Lance, and then exile Veto, and then do some other shit. Right, Lance, the classic memes. The classic memes. The classic memes. Alright. So, if I don't die this turn, I'm kind of doing alright. Maybe. Gotta make sure I don't die here, though, Lance. What a vagines, boys. What an absolute human vagines. This guy likes lifelink, hey boys? What a memer. No, OnlyFans, man. Yeah, we could talk about OnlyFans stuff forever. Forever, Lance. The thing about OnlyFans that doesn't get enough credit is it put all these porn stars in charge of their own finances. And I think that is good for Majinx. No exploiting by Brazzers Network so that after 2 years of being railed by fucking Lexington Steel's huge dick, they just about manage to make minimum wage. Nobody gets cracked out of their mind, so they always have to work with the same peeps. There are horror stories about porn all the time. So OnlyFans seem to give everybody a chance to just pull their pants down and have a quick wank in their own bathroom and then sell it for $5. I think that is a classic transaction. I can't say I've ever done it, but I can say I am far more likely to do it than to sign up for a Brazzers or a Pornhub account. Plus, I do like a classic amateur, just furious pussy rub. That's just top level porn in my eyes, Lance. I mean, we just love it, boys. No, you don't need to think about huge double-ended dildos. You just think about tits. Do you like tits or not, is the question. And I'm certain the answer is going to be yeah. Okay. 3 key green cards and no green lands. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try, Lance. Okay, still fine. I presume he'll take Rise of the Dark Realms because it could possibly end the game one day. Into the North is probably the take, though, if you want to play real Majinx. We'll allow the guy some time because I'm sure it's not. Yeah, he did take the right cards. Interesting. Interesting, Lance. But, like I say, no green. No green. Richie says, I'm a huge fan of Chatterbait, but only for free play. I never joined a Pro Tour porn account. Me neither. Twitter is enough. Twitter has become such a crazy place. And not even, like, over the top. I never see someone getting banged on Twitter. Hey, boys, you thought we weren't playing the memes? You thought we weren't playing the 9 Lives memes? Well, we got blow up all the permanents, so we could still easily win this game if we start drawing some green lands. Well, now we just need one land of any colour, and we can start playing Majigs. But it'll be fine, boys. It'll be fine. Look at that. Just hardcast Murderous Rider for the memes. So, Runus Ultimatum. Yeah. I can't go to... Remember in the old days on Twitch, we used to go to Lisbeth Eden and scroll down and we would play the roulette game. Can we click on view this other girl's pictures because her tits might pop out? That game is not allowed anymore because everybody's tits are out. Everybody's tits are out now, lads. It's a full titomatron. Full boobamaschmeebs, boys. I probably should have waited for the mirror march there, but it's okay. Maybe. And I like it. I'm not gonna lie. When I scroll Twitter and it's all the shit, because I never engage on Twitter. Never send any messages to anyone because I just feel like it's a black hole of eventually getting drawn into arguing with idiots who aren't listening. So I never ever even positive, I never message anybody. But as I'm scrolling, read about, see the football results, see some shit, see some boobs. That is perfect society. Perfect society, Lance. Anyone who tells me it isn't, I mean, maybe you've got some good reasoning, but I don't want to hear it. All I want to hear is classic memes. Richard C. with $6 American. Long live the AIDS father. Indeed, Lance. Long live the AIDS father and all whom he aidsify. Okay, that's good. So all of our cards are going to be at the bottom of the deck, but we got all our lands on the pitch, which is classic memes. I'm going to hold on to this too. What does Solemnity do before I actually attack into things? Players can't get counters. Counters can't be put on artifact, creatures, or enchantments. Okay, all that is fine with me, I think. If he's wasting a Banishing Light on a Wall of Blossoms, he must have another one. It just wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, it just wouldn't make any sense otherwise. But it's fine, Lance. We got another 2 of these. We'll definitely find one. Right, boys? We'll definitely find one. Right, boys. Classic memes. Yep. That's a good draw for the ball. There's still a lot of land left. Quite a worry, actually. Quite a worry, actually, Lance. Jonathan Sweet says, Twitter is evil. It's the largest distributor of the illegal kitty stuff. Twitter knows and they don't care. Lance, I didn't know that. If it's true, I can... Well, I don't go looking for that shit, obviously. I can say it's never appeared... It's hard to find a regular porn star. It's hard on Twitter. If I type in Sarah J, who has 1 million subscribers, it will just show me, like, Sarah J fan Twitter 006. And it won't really be her. If I type in Angela White, same deal, Lance. It'll just be some other shit. But I'm not leaving. Well, we'll see. I mean, I'm not leaving Twitter today, is all I can actually say. Alright, Ahmed Al Thragbadi. What else we got? Nothing. Well, it's better than nothing. Better than being dead, as they say on the tubes. Right, boys. So I'm going to assume fully this guy is a prison deck, which is fine by me, considering of the cards that I own. We just have to find them. Right, lads? We just have to find them. Slim D says, ask Derek. He'll give you the addresses. He does. He knows everyone, Lance. For those of you who don't know, Derek is a DSP fan who just spends literally every minute of the day that he isn't asking DSP what he had for dinner. Okay, Primeval Bounty is pretty sexy. It's sexy enough, right? So, if I rise from the Dark Realms, I can get Golos. It's just not enough. Yeah, it's just not enough. Yeah, Derek knows every porn star. Every day he says to DSP, what did you have for dinner? Imagine that times 20 to 20 different porn stars, and instead of what did you have for dinner, it was how did it feel having a 7-inch cock sliding down your throat every day? I wanked off really hard and I spunked so much my mum had to clean my bed. Some horrific combo like that every day. So much so, even the detractors of DSP are like, you know what, Lance? I think we're going to give this guy... I think we're just going to leave him alone. Reading this guy's tweets makes me fucking sick. Okay, boys, we're starting to get a couple of cards on the field. Starting to get a couple of cards. Tiago said, sports games are good because they don't have continuity. So if someone lost a stream, they wouldn't fall behind. That is true. Very true. But I have to at least be decent enough to hold my balls in a stream. I think I played one game of Pro Evolution in the last 6 months on stream. I thought I was alright. And Lance, I was fucking 3-0 down. After like 15 game minutes. Quite the embarrassment. But, boys. Alright. Buttockage recovery is also excellent. But I got nothing to get back, so we're just going to wank it. I'm just going to have to wank it, Lance. This is such an odd game. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 lands are within eyesight of my hand. I knew that would happen. I mean, fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 7 lands. Alright, I'm just going to attack with everybody. Even that doesn't worry me. Oh, now we lost it all, lads. But like I keep saying, on the plus side, every card should be good. Primeval Bounty even makes lands not the 8s. Or is this, oh! It's just an infinite boring combo. It was an infinite boring combo the whole time, Lance. What a boring way of playing Magics. I just didn't see it. What a fun way of playing Magic, Lance. Well, I'm sure that guy had it under control the whole time. Never mind, I had like 5 different ultimatums that just weren't showing up. It was just classic fun. It was classic neckdeckerage, Amazonian grade fun. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff, Lance. Let's see. Yeah, I did win that game though. If you can find it on the archive, I was 3-0 down after 15 minutes, and I thought, oh my lord, I'm streaming this live. Am I gonna lose 500-0 and look like a twat? But I managed to come back, Lance. I turned it all around. And in true good indication of where we were, the video got like 11 views. But 11 classic British views, which made me feel good. So it all worked out for the best. Richie C says, speaking of porn, I just got a Kindle. What's your take on ebook readers versus reading books on your phone? I am 100% Lance behind Kindles. I hate books in people's houses. They're a fucking eyesore. They don't line up on people's shits properly, shelves. When you move, they're fucking just a world crazy annoyance. They're bollocks, generally, Lance. Pure bollocks. So I like it at Kindles. And if I do find myself ever having to use a book, as soon as I finish reading it, then I'll sell it or give it away. Anyway, we're back on the fun time train, Lance. Back on the mono green dump your head elves fucking pussy wank stain bollocks. The games that keep on doing the best way of playing Magic, the funnest way of ever fucking shitting your dick Shit on my balls, all the fucking AIDS, wankety wanks. Wankety wank wank, fucking spunk bollocky pube, shit dick, fucking wank bollocks. Keep saying the word wank until it all makes fucking classic British sense, right, Lance? What a fucking shit game for shit fucking losers. So, has this absolute behemoth of Majiks got crater hoof bollocks? Or are we gonna just keep plopping some shit for a while? This game is the worst. This game is... Look, the fucking virginities. Look at the virginity of this game. It's so boringly fucking stupidly spunk. So we gotta blow up all the peeps for the millionth fucking day in a row. That ain't it, that ain't it, that ain't it. Pretty good selection, but it's just not it, Lance. It's just not it. Unfortunately, boys, we just couldn't do enough memes. So, 6 mana is not big enough either. Let's have a think, though. There's no way to not die. There's just no way to not die. Just fucking mono green virginix. There you go, you fucking cunt gamer shit. This guy was just too good. Didn't want to play the same deck in free play in ranked, which would work out in exactly the same way, because all he's doing is dumping and spunking and not even doing shits. Lance. Sunbirds isn't big enough. Sunbirds is 6. Blow-ups are 7. So, we wouldn't have done it. We wouldn't have done it. I don't have blow up all the peeps. I only have ruinous ultimatums. Because in my infinite idiocy, I'm just tired of always playing Wrath of Gods to beat these boring, shitty games. I thought, nah, I'm just going to have a deck that doesn't have Wrath of God. For the memes. And it turned out always to be the smart decision. Right, boys? Always. Classic. So my deck here is offering me quite a lot of expensive spells. Quite a lot of expensivos, boys. We might find ourselves in a bit of trouble this game. But that was fun. That last game was fun. The game before that with infinite Crocs bullshit. Yep, Shuffler's fine. Right, let's give Wizards another 50 quid. Shuffler's fine, Dad. Hey, Wizards, how much more money do you need? How much more money does Whizbangs need? Boys. So that this happens even more frequently. Because, Lance, every time we say Shuffler's fine, it means the Shuffler's fine. Right, boys. So I need some ramp spells, lads. Like the complete opposite of the last 2 games. So I'm sure I'm going to draw a Thragtusk or something. You know, for the mange. You know. Now we just need a Golos. This was sort of my fault, this hand. It's okay, boys. They were on sale for 50% off, and I've been wanted one forever. Why? What did you buy? Oh, a Kindle. I thought you were talking about Full Art Lands, and we were going to have to expel you from the boys. Yeah, Kindles. I agree, man. They are easy to read. Every book that's past its DMCA, that's not really what it is free, right? You could read Dracula for free, like a meme. Why didn't I get this back? I'm dumb, Lance. I'm a dumb lad. I'm a dumb lad. Yeah, I'm pro Kindle. Not that I would watch porn on it, I don't think. I don't know if I would want to associate Wankalovskis with whatever the fucking AIDS shit is, or, you know. Anyway, so as long as we find the right lands, Ruinous Ultimatum should be fine. But he's going to draw at least 2 cards every turn. So even then it might be too slow to do anything. But we'll see, boys. We'll see, boys. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just when you thought you were going to get mana screwed, lads. We just got classic mana magic. Alright, if he's going to take this long to do a fucking Evolving Wilds, then fair enough. Fair enough, lads. We'll just keep fucking around. Ugh. I just don't know about a lot of things when it comes to this game. And it's unusual for me to still be this deep into something and not really understand why it's so AIDS, and at the same time why I personally cannot leave it alone. Partly is the streaming. I know that's true. I just like talking to lads. Boys. Hot lads in my area. Classic Majiksh. That's why I don't make videos anymore on decks, because I just can't handle the monotonous bollocks. I just can't do it anymore, lads. Shouldn't have done it that way. I should have walled of blossoms. Never mind. Never mind, 8 Lance. So, full art vagines. I'm guessing we're just going to go full vagines. I'm guessing there's just some version of full vagines on the field. I don't know. Slim says, I get the same matchups playing this deck too. Free play elves, mono white, it's pure AIDS. It is. It really is just like the wankiest of all wankage. But making videos is, yeah, I'm sure you've noticed, that's what I used to do all the time. And I used to stream once or twice a week on Twitch. And now I stream almost exclusively on YouTube. And almost every video is a stream. It's because it's fucking boring bollocks, Lance. Alright, classic, terrible top decks, but that's classic memes. So, I'm going to lose this game as well. I always play my top tier bolus decks in free play because, you know, you got to try them out against... Anyone see Khabib's thing talking about Jose Aldo? I know I might lose some of you who are UFC guys. But that was what he was talking about. He was saying you can't test your skill against lands who are shit because it just doesn't make any sense. Boys. Alright, Genesis Ultimatum gives me the horn, but this actually solves my problems. We'll see how long I got to fuck around with. I don't know. Des, with $5 American, says, imagine if you had to live a day as Jasper. Well, apparently he hangs around Cat most of the day. I could handle that. I could handle that for a day. Alright, I'm not going to play Mirror March. We're going to play this. It's too good to not use. We'll hold on to this too. Yeah, Jasper hangs around Cat all day, which is like, it's got to be a billion times better than being anywhere near DSP's constantly farting virginic anus. So, Mirror March, Elvis Rejuvenator. Hopefully we get a copy of at least one to kill Boobalax. Bounty is pretty nice too. Bounty is pretty nice too, dude. How much mana have I got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, Lance just cleaning off my cheeks. Okay. Counter-triggered ability, so he better be able to win this turn, otherwise it's GG's XDs. What does this do? Nothing. Yeah. I should have given up the Wall of Blossoms, that was a mistake. That was a mistake, but I am... yeah. It's rare, boys, that you have to play top tier, try hard, even with the fucking land creature virgin pussies in what's known in free play. The kitchen table virgin magic. Cooch spanked. This guy wishes he ever spanked a cooch. Fucking slut. Hey, but Cheeks, you say Bolus is not really the good. I never know. This is one of those classic Platonian moments. I don't know for real, Lance, what the truth of the matter is here. I don't know for reals. Is Bolus a free play deck, Lance? is a bolus of free play deck lands. One thing I do know is the shuffler's fine, lads. One thing I can tell you for sure is the shuffler is definitely 3 tails ends in a row fine. There's not many things in the world I know, but that's one of them. Fuck you. So, Ultimate William. Exile up to 5 target permanents. For each of those permanents, put a 4/4 boy on the field. So, it's just a tedious game. This game is such a tedious way of playing Magic the Gathering. Tryhards, dump your hand pubes. Nobody ever plays regular fucking gibberish decks. And if they do, they slap them all over YouTube, going 19-0. Oh, I'm a Jag streamer, guys. Can I have some views, boys? I'll be really sad if I can't have some views. I'm really good at my jigs. Fucking just a complete shit bunch of pussies, this game. At least Jasper's better today. Well, let's hope that he is, Lance. Let's hope that the boy Jasper is indeed better today. He got a super chat from a vet supposedly saying to clean the litter box more, and Phil didn't ban him. Actually said he does need to. Well, that's kind of grim. Okay, the guy's doing an oops about something. Oh, did he minus the cat? He doesn't have any dogs. Is that what happened, Lance? Did he minus for a dog and realized he didn't have any cards in his hand? That is a little bit oopsie, isn't it, Lance? So, 3 kills Bubs. 2, 3, 4. Can't kill anybody else. Bubs has to die, for sure. This has to take 2. He gets to draw so many fucking cards. Alright. And he gets to draw a lot of cards this turn. Is he gonna fight his way out of it? Probably. I mean, Darkside Phil is just such a weird man. I don't even know if he should be allowed to have animals. The way he treats everything else in his life, even his own fucking ears. But the fact that he said he knew his cat had a UTI, and he didn't just immediately go to a vet and tell them and get that in medication, just shows what a fucking asshole he is. Land. The worst draw imaginable, boys. So, we'll go 3 here, 3 here, 2 up, boop, over here. See how that turns out. Yeah. So, Planeswalker Tribal, that's definitely a free play shit, right? I know someone in my own Discord was talking about free play Tribal Virgins. So he's probably got a sore ass. Ugh. Anyway, yeah. Hopefully Darkside Phil will be grown up enough to allow his cat not to get AIDS. Which you would think would be the minimum required for a lad in 2019 who owns animals. I saw him blaming other people, though, who had bought animals during COVID for the amount of sick animals in vets. It was their fault that he had to book an appointment that took a week. It was always going to be somebody else's fault, Lance. Wasn't it, boys? So we got another Tail's End or some shit. You know, what a classic memes. So probably one more lad. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I'll just go and get rid of this. It does do the most drawy bollocks, doesn't it? So what else? One thing about DSP today, not that I watched it, but I was just thinking about it. How actually funny it was, boys. Was how much talking shit he does in that aeroplane game when he hasn't left his fucking street properly in, what, 5 years? He knows one human outside of his mum. And he also calls her his mum, his wife. Oh, this is the end, Lance. I'm sure this is how we lose all of our shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mayonnaise for the boy. 6 mayonnaise after this. He's looking at all my shit. There's 2 Solemns, 2 Elvish Rejuvenators, and a 3-3. Is he going to get blow up all the weenies? Or is he going to get Extinction Event? Extinction Event for even would be quite good because I won't draw any cards for the Solemn. He'll exile his own Dream Devourer, though. Or maybe he's just got something even more sexy planned. Maybe he's just going to grab 7 mana bubs. You know, because he's such a memer. Clearly, Lance. I asked that in everybody's chat, and I've asked all of my friends since, and nobody has ever called their wife mum once. And DSP has a fucking compilation video of him calling his wife mum. How can that be, Lance? How can you ever mistake your wife for your mum if you think of her as your sexual partner and soulmate? But DSP's married, Lance, so there's no sex in that house. Hey, it was exactly what I said like 10 minutes ago. He finally figured it out, Lance. He finally got there. What a memer. Boys. Nice draw. Nice draw, Lance. Alright.
It's over when I say it's over.
Well, I don't know what to do. He's just obviously going to keep plopping these lands out. We're going to have to plop one of our 10 mana cards that we haven't drawn. And there's only like 10 left. You know, because this game definitely not weird, stupid bollocks. Definitely not weird, stupid AIDS, Lance. Definitely not weird, stupid AIDS at all. So I've got Primeval Bounty, Mirror March. This guy's got 1 card in his hand. Hey, boys. It's just such a fucking impossible game. Just such an impossible game. Well, what can you do? At least these are big spells. At least these are big spells. That's I suppose that's all I can say. Oh, here we go. 15 copies, boys. Fair enough. Oh, he's countered the wrong fucking thing. What a psycho. What a psycho, Lance. Okay, nothing, and 1. I suppose that's something. Well, that was actually 2, Lance. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. So to 1 top decks in his full crazy bollocks Planeswalker Tails End try-hard bolus control deck versus my Mirror March Primeval Bounty. Ashiok. That isn't good enough, Lance. Ashiok is fucking balls. That ain't gonna get you out of anything, Lance. Definitely shouldn't have done that. Alright, here we go. Genesis Ultimatum off the top. Not this time. No lands left in the deck, boys. 18 cards of no lands. That's what I like to see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cards left. I mean, 16 lands. I can tickle Gollus's bollocks and still ruin his ultimatum. That is how much of a memer I am, lads. That is how much memeage I've got in my pantaloons. Boys. Classic. Magics. That wasn't much fun either, but in a different way. I guess I'm just a complainer, Lance. Guess I'm just a complainer, boys. So how many of the Lance in the chat are married? And honestly, how many times have you been fucking your wife from behind, slapping that ass, thinking of all the times that jizz has got accidentally gone on the bedroom wall, and you've called her mum, and you thought about all those times you get fucking bacon and eggs in the morning? Must be at least 25 times, right? Right, Lance? Everybody thinks that their mum is their provider for memes. Garuda with Bajukabog, I'm not gonna lie, it gives me the full horn. But I need an untapped land if I'm gonna save this card. I need an untapped land. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it for 2 or 3 turns, and I'm not gonna complain. There we go. I was the best the whole time, Lance. I was the best the whole time, Lance. So this is a hand that I think we can do business with. This is the kind of hand that I look at and I say, I'll take out a loan in the name of Jesus and I'll bank on me having a good time. And then when it doesn't happen, then I'll just start swearing at everyone. Okay, Lance, that sounds like classic cheeks to me. Agreed? Boys. So, unfortunately, I mean, he's not going to reach 6 mana before I should have played one of these. You see? I fucking knew it. Anyway. I do want to exile. I want to exile his graveyards. Garuda's wording works through graveyard exile. Is that right? When Garuda enters the battlefield, each player mills 4 cards. Put a creature card with an even mana value from among the milled cards onto the battlefield. Nah, I don't think that it does. I mean, he'll get 1, but he'll mill 4 cards, and then we'll get to exile it. Why has this game got to be this way, lads? Why does this game have to be this way? Fucking fair enough. Fair enough, Lance. So he'll get 1 card. But I could just fucking ruin this now. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Lance. So he'll put the cards in the grave. He'll put 1 back on the field. Nah, this is a pain in the fucking arse. That's a pain in the arse. So this deck was just classic, regular, boring blink the whole time, Lance. Regular, boring blink the whole time, lads. Never mind. You can't win them all, otherwise you'd be Gabby Sparks' mum, and LSV will be calling her mum every time he jizzes in her eye. Classic married life. Still holding this bog. For the memes. So when you say it works through exile, that was lucky. That was lucky that was too late to make a difference to me. The classic one. The classic 1 in the bum, 2 in the eye. One thing about the whole world of pornography that I am really disappointed in is Pornhub did this massive cleansage of stuff, which is fair enough. If it's full of shit, you should take it away. However, Lance, that's a good bunch of shit, isn't it? Amazing stuff, boys. Amazing stuff. He didn't have 2 blue for a Garuda, I just realised, but, you know, fuck it. Fuck it. Works through Black Leyline and Rest in Peace. What I mean is, he would have milled 4 cards. And he'll put 1 back on the field, but then the other cards would disappear. That's what I mean, Lance. Alright, any other decks? Let's try this. And also, I might try fixing this deck. I might try making it more refined. I'm sure there are enough cards now. Especially with Prosperous Innkeeper giving me the classic horns. Although, I don't think so. I don't think so, Lance. Maybe not. I don't care. Garuda does not care where the milled cards went, only that you pick from among them. I'm saying he mills 4, blinks it with thing, mills another 4. He gets 2 creatures out of it, but then when I play the Bajuka Bog, those cards that have subsequently been milled still get exiled. Or does Garuda get cards back from exile if they were originally milled? Either way, I don't think it's an interaction that's going to be very common. I don't think we need to wank our decks. I can see massive problems with this deck already. Massive problems, boys. I can see massive problems with this deck, too, in that it looks boring. So, I don't need any Thought Seizers, and I don't need any Masterminds acquisitions. Those are the first 2 things that pop into my bollocks. Right, boys? Classic pulps. Classic pulps. We do need a Khan. We do need a Thran. Any other suggestions, and we'll do a shits. Any other suggestions, and we'll take a shit. So hopefully we draw an untapped land. Nope. So we have to fix the lands as well. We've got a lot of problems. A lot of problems with this deck. A lot. Lads. Lads. Do you see as well? I see a lot. So I get to resolve... I still more tap lands. I get to resolve 1 card. What do you think? Pillage or Khan? I'm going to say Pillage. I just don't want this. Oh! Classic Majinx! So, we got a lot of chopping to do with this deck, lads. No way we need this. I got far too many of these lands giving me aids. I don't know how I'm not going to lose this game either. Well, we'll figure it out. I don't think you are going to figure it out, Mr. X. Yeah, me neither. So, I got 4-man ace. Oh my days, look at the fucking state of that. Well, that is classic Majinx, boys. That is what we call in the business classic Magic the Gathering Jinx. I suppose Ruinous Ultimatum, Chandra, kind of sexy. You're supposed to be blowing up lands, cheeks, not do fucking Chandra bollocks. Yep. So we need a sideboard that involves Khan, not cards. So we need artifacts. It's just like we have to. How did you allow me to build this deck, Lance? Lance, honestly, how did you allow this to happen? You have to take the bulk of responsibility here. The vast majority of this AIDS is down to you. So, Dovin's veto up doesn't help him at all here. We'll clash at memes.
You know who I am, and no one is telling me what to do. Let's get toasty.
Okay. So he's got haste creatures.
Stand down.
Yeah, I forgot that was all that was there. So he's got haste creatures. They're probably just going to run me over. He's got a counterspell, which is easy Majinx. I don't know. We're just going to have to see. But on the fun side, on the plus side, ladies and gentlemen, this deck does need an awful lot of work, which should be a fun time. Right, Lance? We love solving mysteries. The mystery of the shit deck. My name is Hercule Poirot, and I have already solved this mystery. Oh, Dr. Jinx, you just edit all the games that you lose out. 501, I think you'll say in the AIDS community. Look at this lad. He was really interested in playing a fun game of Magics. He was really interested in making this game the funnest it could possibly be. Wasn't he, Lance? Classic. 0 mana 8/8 hastes with counterspell backup. In the most generic, pussy version of Gates. Just the same way that we see every time, Lance. What a mess. What a fucking mess. But I also didn't draw any... I just didn't draw anything good. Alright, the land shouldn't have been that bad. Yeah. The land shouldn't have been anywhere close to that bad, lads. Alright. 1 summit. There's only 2. 1 chapel as well, then, yes. So, 1 Shatter the Sky, 4 Wrath of God. Don't know why I wouldn't have 4 of these. 3 Thoughtseize, definitely not needed there. Angrath Rampage also seems very bad. 4 Mind Stone, fine. Bedevil, again, just odd. Just an odd inclusion, Lance. Mastermind's Acquisition, no thanks. Pirate's Pillage. I think there are better ways to generate treasures. Or ways of ramping. So we'll leave it at 2. Khan. I think we want 4 of those. Fall of Thran, we're going to have to go for 4. If the sideboard cannot be accessed anymore. Agreed, Lance. So everything has to be an artifact. So, double crypt, Guardian Aids. What else? What artifacts do you like, Lance? Land, Schmeeblage, things that help you ramp and do Schmeeblage stuff, boys. Lithoform Engine, for when J. Cole watches the video back, maybe. To see how fucking useless this is for the 7 millionth game in a row. Yeah, but that one time when you've got 900 mana and your opponent's dead, you get to cast 3 Genesis Ultimatums and accidentally mill your own huge. Yeah. Rudy was right, lads, all those months ago. Rudy was right. These are the money cards. The very first lottery cards, as he used to call them. They're still classic memes. So, Immortal Sun, there might be a day where Khan isn't needed. Look at all these cards I want to play. Why is this game so expensive, Lance? Why is this game so expensive and Yana Amari makes out like it's $14.99 a year? Almost like this game's for fucking weirdos. Crucible. Oh, but wow, Lance, you may play lands from your grave. Lance, why hadn't I ever thought about this? Why hadn't I ever thought about this? Because that way... What? That way what? I don't think it's that good. Still, the fucking deck is miles away from being finished. 1 more artifact, Lance. There's got to be another artifact I'm not thinking of that is at least good. Huh? Anything, boys? Anything? Lance? Smothering Tithe, pretty good when the opponent have no lands. That is a good shout. Alright, Smothering Tithe. I also like this, because you can cast stuff if you don't have any lands. Opponent sacrifices non-token permanent, you get to keep them. Lance, is this memes? So it is also a legendary artifact, but I imagine you can't take it. Right? If I do that, this is just a creature, it's not an artifact. But Tegrid, Lance. Tegrid is making me think it's classic, but memes. Or do I just focus... Anyway, the deck's not... Cultivator's Caravan could go in the main board. Anything else? Elixir. Elixir's pretty not bad. Is it pretty not bad, or is it just too slow, bollocks? Also, I'm playing red just for Pirate's Pillage now. That definitely doesn't seem good. if you're playing red just for one card, and that card is fucking balls. Stony Boy to finish the game off. There's a bit AIDS. I'm not a big fan of winning games by punching people with creatures. Gilded Lotus. Maybe that's why I played Thoughtseize, because if you play against a control player, and you can't blow their lands up, then you literally never end up doing anything. I am going to put 2 Chandras in, just because I have to have ways of winning the game. White Planeswalkers generally don't win any games. Alright, 9 cards. What do you think? Draw and a treasure. What's that thing that people are using all the time now? Yeah, Deadly Dispute. Sacrifice an artifact or a creature, draw 2 cards and create a treasure. That is very good value. It would mean I wouldn't need red at all for a Pirate's Pillage if you can do this on 2. But are you ever consistently doing it on 2? I need some more 1 and 2s for sure. What can I use as a 1 and 2 that creates a treasure? Maybe I'd take this out and play green. Because that guy, Prosperous Innkeeper, is a clean meme, lads. Or maybe I play Idle. Enters the battlefield tapped, but it does do the ramps. Alright. I hate the look of this deck completely. Looks absolute horseshit. Yeah, it's fun. Alright. Let's just play 2 games. And when it goes wrong, we'll think about it in the Discord and figure out. This is just definitely not a good deck. Alright, boys. Also, what card in here is black? We're talking about red. There's no black cards at all. Yeah. Alright, we can do a lot of different things. This definitely is a shit deck. But what's the time? 6:15. It's just too late. It's too late to start getting AIDS. So we'll play this one game, if anyone cares. I forgot about Smothering Tithe as well. Oh well, we're playing what looks like a ridiculous land drop, landfall, aggro shit deck. Hey, cheeks, all you need is a white land, right? Wink winks. Well, we'll see if we get there. We'll see if we get there before we get crushed. You know, the usual. The usual, boys. Boys! The usual. Admittedly, it's an unusual deck in playing out in the usual way. Good stuff, Majinch. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That comes into play tapped. This doesn't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Alright, so I can play that and this. And next turn, we can blow up all of his boys. And then the turn after that, we can blow up all of the lands, but I don't have a way of exiling the lands once they've been blown up. That's another thing to consider. What about Shambly Boy? That needs to get killed, though. So you could play it on 1, which is sort of fine, but then what if he does a shit? He gets to plop a dragon on the pitch if he's got one. Easy, Majiks. Easy, Majiks, boys. Boys. You ever seen an easier game of Majiks? Of course you haven't. Look how shit this fucking deck is. 13 shits. He's really going to feel the bite when I blow up his lands, isn't he, Lance? He's really going to feel the bite of AIDS when I blow up the fucking lands. What a memer. Okay, not dead. Not exactly doing a good job of not being dead, though. This deck is awful, Lance. And that's the end of that. So, yeah, just a terrible deck. Terrible. And the way I look at it, I don't know how I'm even solving it. It just looks complete bollocks. So never mind about any colors. I think green. It just looks fucking shit. The longer you fuck around trying to reach this, you could get fucking Norboned on turn 4 or whatever the fuck. It's just shit. Anyway, maybe I'll figure it out. Maybe not. It's definitely looking. It's like it's going to be hard. Anyway, until next time, Lance. Today's Monday, and I wish that I hadn't wasted my weekend. Until next time, Rob my